Yeah, the lack of defined terms is always challenging because it causes sometimes people to talk past each other. Some people are using one definition while others are using another. And so having a common language is very important if people want to solve a problem.
We see the term mass shooting far too often these days, but what does that mean exactly? They're complex to understand, in part because there is not a clear definition of what constitutes a mass shooting. NBC News defines a mass shooting as a single incident where 3 or more people other than the shooter have been injured or killed in a public space. The Gun Violence Archive and the Giffords Law Center call a mass shooting an event when at least 4 people have been shot, not including the shooter. And surprisingly, the FBI and Congress don't actually have definitions for mass shootings. The RAND Corporation is a think tank that does a lot of research. They found that there is no standard definition of what constitutes a mass shooting, and different data sources such as media outlets, academic researchers, and law enforcement agencies frequently use different definitions when discussing and analyzing mass shootings, and here's why that's a problem. Without a consensus of what a mass shooting is, it can be difficult to track how often they're happening. Some organizations include domestic incidents and acts of gang violence, while others don't. The gray areas can lead to numbers that just don't add up, and discrepancies in research.
One of the challenges, I think, when it comes to analyzing mass shootings is that we group together all shootings based on the number of victims. So regardless of whether it is a person who opens fire in a shopping mall or a school and kills a group of strangers, or someone opens fire in their own home and kills 3 or 4 family members, both of those are going to be considered mass shootings. But the motivations and the drivers of those 2 shootings might be very different. It's one of the things that make it challenging for researchers, I think, to analyze some of the data.